larger. So a lot of that comes from the public's perception of the market license, because I think the market is doing well and I would like to get into business. So it happened, we didn't have a pre-license class from people. I'd like to get into that business. 2009, where nobody. I applaud all you guys. This is not an easy thing. You know, obviously this is an evening class, so most of you get responsibilities, and it is a lot. And of course, I want to get my license, and I want to continue working where I am and transition into real estate. And it's very doable. But it is, if you're going to work another job and do transition, it is a lot of work. Okay, so you have to be prepared for that. That's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. You know, it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of quizzing, and it is going to be a heavy. I'm what's known in the business as a lifer. I've been doing this since high school. So you know, 6 or 7 years. You can at a very high level from the time I got in the business, 1999. I've brokered over 1,000 agents in the last. We currently have a brokerage here of about 300 agents. You know that commercial, the State Farm thing? We know a thing or two because we sing it. I've seen a lot. We had the brokerage. So the reason we opened the brokerage is because it's very important, and it's our very foundation of what we started with. So I've seen a lot of people come through the class. They got a sense of humor. They like people. They got a lot of energy. I think they're going to do great. And then nothing. They never even sold a house. And the same opposite is true. I've met people who say, I don't know, they're kind of shy. They're kind of, I don't know if they're really going to be that outgoing or what they're going to do, and they end up, making 6 figures within 2 years. I can look out there and see, I see a lot of faces that look excited. I want this, It could just be something that somebody said, you should do that, and you said, okay, fine. Some people are coming in from the second long period of time, but we just don't know which one of you it is. So with that, over to Mr. Marshall, where he can talk to you about how to pass the exam, which is, of course, as a school, we don't necessarily say you. But we need to be realistic with you too. You need to understand, don't end up renewing their license after the 4-year renewal. And so people have unrealistic expectations about this industry. The real estate agent made and decided, I can do that. They didn't even do that good of a job. And they just don't want to raise their hand. That's okay. But it happens a lot. You can ask any real estate agent who's successful, them, and they saw how easy you made it look and how much money you made. They go on to do well, but they see the check, they see the commission check on that closing agent, but twice, and she just showed that, and so they discount what, there'll be some transactions that you'll do, and you'll show one house, and they'll buy the house, $6,000. You're like, wow. And you'll get zero, and you'll cry, say, why did I ever get what people come into this business, all they see are these big checks, and they think, wow, this is easy. 99 life, I'm gonna put a bumper sticker on my car, 1099 life. Different world in the 1099 life than the W-2 life. I heard and the cook says, well, that all depends. Are you salary or commission? That would sink into me. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how much you do, how many different situations. W-2, you get paid on Friday, or whether you have a bad attitude, whether you give it your effort into a property or get their property sold, you get paid based on that. Only money to do X, Y, Z. I don't have the money to do advertising or whatever. This class, it's not free. The other thing is, so you'll be paying a fee to take the state exam. After that, because there's MLS access, there's also errors and emissions insurance, things like that. Take the state exam, activate your license, join an office, join a board. You're going to get into, there's going to be baseline expenses, even if you have a hot dog stand. So I don't think lack of finances is a realistic one, as long as you're prepared for those kind of basic expenses. So just talk to people. It's just that simple. Just talk to people and you can get business out of that. I lived in a single wide trailer and I just made phone calls 4 hours a day.